that person's got. Now that is a fucking great place to get to, because you're like, right, so now I realize why I've been holding it at bay. Because let's say you wanted an Audi TT, right? This is how I manifested my first convertible. I wanted an Audi TT. I didn't end up with it. I ended up with something else. But every time an Audi, me and my friend both wanted one. Every time one went past, she's like, oh, fucking flesh bastards. And I was like, well, you're never getting a convertible if that's, because you're pushing it away with, how dare you have it, because she was angry that she couldn't have it. She's like, how dare you have it? Every time I saw an Audi TT, I was like, oh, they look so happy. I'm so happy for them. Very, very soon after that, I manifested my first convertible, right? Because it's all about allowing it in. And it's almost like when you have these negative feelings and these push away feelings, but it's the same with clients and magnetism, right? When we're like, why the fuck aren't you working with me already? And why the fuck did you go to that person? And why the fuck has that person been successful? Then we're cloaking ourselves, here's Patty back. We're cloaking ourselves with all that heavy energy. And then when people don't even realize they're doing this, right? You do it as well. When you go to work with someone, you reach out with your little spidey senses, and if it feels yucky, you're like, ooh, and you don't know why you don't want to work with it. You might be like, don't like that colors. But really, it's that your little spidey senses have gone, ugly alert, ugly alert, ugly alert, right? So that's why when I say energy matters most, that's why I say, like, when I use crystals to manifest in my business, I'm not fucking kidding, right? Because nothing matters more than energy. And that's why I say when you're doing too much in your business, you're actually damaging your business. Because when you're just hustling, it's with hustle vibe. Whereas if you just take aligned action, and I was actually going to do, I ran out of time this morning, but I was going to do a podcast on overwhelm. When you're feeling overwhelmed, it's because you're taking all the actions because you're refusing to take the aligned action. We only get overwhelmed when we add all of these things on our to-do list, because if we were really honest and we ripped up the whole to-do list and we went, what is the one thing that'll move me forward? We'll be like, I'm not doing that. It's too scary. And so we're just distracting ourselves with our to-do list. Like, we've moved on to better habits, right? No longer Netflixing, drinking, scrolling on Facebook, but now we've just replaced that with a to-do list instead. Does it make sense? Yeah. Burn the to-do list. Burn it down and take the one aligned action. That's why when you do your journal prompts in the morning, today I choose to feel, and that allows me to, and then you take that fucking powerful aligned action, the rest of the day is yours. That's all you need to do, is those mindset things and one or two aligned actions, and your business will grow. The more you do, the less clients you're going to get. Now that we've got Patty back on here, I want to talk directly. Patty asked us to look at her stuff and tell us whether she was worth her price increase. We are fucking not doing that, Patty. You are worth the price increase. Let me tell you, when you step into your worth and you charge more money, several things happen. You get more clients because you've cleaned up your energy around it. Like, oftentimes we do things at a discounted price and we're like, fuck, why am I doing it at this discount? Fuck, they're getting a good price. And it puts on that dirty energy that we're just talking about. Whereas when you charge what you're worth, when you've had your come to Jesus moment and you're like, fuck it, I'm just going to charge $300 for half a bloody hour because that's what I'm worth, and the people that are aligned and the people that want to up level fast will just pay that, then it's almost like you breathe a sigh of relief. And the people that are willing to pay that money and get those fast level results, they see you because you've taken the cloak off. So not only will you get more clients, but the clients who are no longer aligned, that are in scarcity mode, that don't want to pay you what you're worth, they'll fall off and they'll be replaced by higher ticket clients. So never be afraid of clients falling off. Never be afraid of people saying no, because it's just one further, one step closer to the clients that are truly aligned for you. Right? You don't want to be the person that competes on price. You're not a fucking $2 shop. You have something of value to bring. And you are only here to work with your soulmate clients.